Nakai!
Oh, I thought you were going to kiss me.
Hi,
Blain.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm alright.
That's good. So, what's new? What's exciting?
Shit, like since yesterday?
Yeah, like what's the word on the street?
What we do since yesterday? I mean, I cooked some chicken.
You cooked some chicken?
Yeah.
We went to work.
Yeah? And came home.
Yeah.
Yeah, gosh.
I sold some stuff.
Yeah, on the bidding battles and
Yeah.
garage sale.
I don't really got.
What do you mean you don't?
I don't really got much.
No.
'Cause I didn't, nothing exciting happened.
Well, babe, there's your problem. This vlog is not supposed to be exciting.
I did have a good laugh yesterday.
Oh, you had a good laugh?
Yeah, somebody tried to make a drive-through through the local pub.
There was something else you were telling me about yesterday. That was terrible.
Okay, so
Yeah, that's terrible.
there is a news article that I seen, and it is terrible, but you can't help but like you feel
I feel
bad.
so bad for, but
it
it seems like the type of story that would be in a sci-fi
Like
parody movie.
It totally seems like it's made up.
Yeah, like if Saturday Night Live was doing like future stuff.
Yeah, like it totally sounds like a made up story. Okay, so
Queso.
Cheese.
Cheese.
Asian couples is having problems getting pregnant, right? So they decide to do the IVF.
In vitro fertilization.
Yes.
Yep.
So they do the in vitro.
Yeah.
It takes.
Yes.
Yay!
9 months later.
9 months later, the woman is giving birth
To two
beautiful, healthy
baby
boys. Which is actually the first problem in that
Oh,
situation.
no, don't bury the lead. We gotta get right to the thing.
Okay,
Here.
so mom realizes there's a problem when both babies come out white.
Not Asian.
Not Asian. So. Obviously.
Were they her babies?
Hold on. So, obviously they were not her babies.
Okay. What happened?
So here's the rest. Now you know the rest. Okay, anyways. They did the DNA test, obviously.
This is why I don't let you tell stories. You suck at it.
Shut up.
I'm awesome at telling stories.
Shut up.
Okay.
You make me feel bad sometimes.
Okay, tell your story.
So they did the DNA test after the babies were born, and obviously
The non-Asian babies.
they weren't theirs. But the babies weren't even related to each other.
All right, honey. So a couple goes in, and they get they put some sperms over here and some eggs over here. What were they expecting?
They were expecting a baby girl.
Baby girl, but they got two boys.
Yes.
And they didn't know there was a problem?
They did.
Oh.
They did when the ultrasound showed that they were going to have twin boys. They said to the clinic, they're like, but we only had female embryos.
Yeah, so they're supposed to be girls. And they're not related. So, did they just, oh, well, I guess we have white babies and go home?
No. They had to relinquish both babies to the natural parents of...
So...
This
poor couple. Let me just make sure I got this right. This poor couple struggles to have babies.
Uh-huh.
Spends a little bit of money on how much money did they spend on an in vitro fertilization?
It was like $100,000 US.
$100,000 US.
Yes, because they had to travel from New York to LA.
Okay, so they do all of this. $100,000.
Yeah.
They get the wrong babies.
Yep. Wrong babies that aren't even related to each other.
Okay. And they're just like, but these are my babies.
Yep. And the courts are like...
And the judge is like, actually...
Yeah. Because the courts are going, well, you're technically a surrogate. And the woman's like, I did not sign up to be a surrogate.
I signed up to be a mom.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, so there's...
That's fucking terrible. It's so bad.
I feel so horrible for this couple because not only were they not theirs, they're not related to each other. And then they have to, like, they were going to be like, okay, well, we'll raise them.
These are our babies.
I carried them. They're my babies.
Yes.
And the court's like, technically you're only a surrogate. So
this poor woman. Sorry, I know it's not this funny. So this poor woman finally gets pregnant, has babies, and they get taken over. Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you know what? I feel bad for this lady.
I do too.
Let's donate our kid.
Yeah, okay. But
this whole thing just, like, you know what I mean? This story doesn't happen in 1982.
no.
So what happened at the lab? Do they know?
No.
Did they just, like, drop a bunch of samples and put them on the wrong shelf?
The clinic hasn't released a statement or
Yeah,
anything.
no shit. They're like, we're just going to give this lady a lot of money and shut the fuck up.
Yeah. So obviously the couple is suing the clinic
After.
for, you know, the cost of all the travel, for, like...
mental abuse, like, or maybe abuse is not there, but that is going to be fucking traumatic. That whole thing to happen to you is just going to be
and this couple has been...
If they spent $100K, they've tried a few times.
Oh, yeah.
And then...
And all with the same clinic because they had...
And what if she tries again and the embryos don't take... Oh.
I know.
Oh.
Well, and so they've been doing this for 6 years. And and of course they had... the embryos had been frozen. Mm-hmm. So that's why they knew they had girls. Is because they had all these embryos, these female embryos. Embryos frozen.
And then they got somebody else's embryos. That is fucked up.
Like, how do you even...
Reminds me of a joke.
Okay, we'll make it quick. I gotta go.
Okay. Family does like a DNA test, right? Turns out the kid's not even related to either one of the parents. And the wife goes, holy shit, little Billy's not even related to us. What happened? He's like, yeah, don't you remember? We were walking out of the hospital. I'm like, oh, this one shit its pants. You know, we got a shitty diaper and you said change it. So I walked back in and got a different baby.
That's bad. All right.
There was another story about a nurse who would like purposefully fucking hand parents the wrong kid.
Like, people are fucked.
There's some fucked up shit going on here.
Yeah, for all we know, the lab tech could be like, let's give him somebody else's kid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the lab tech could be like, this would be funny. I mean, if people are walking around licking ice cream.
True. This is true. Wow.
All right, well, have a nice day.
What the fuck is that?
I'm going to cut out the part where you made fun of me.